You know, squirrels have that squirrelitude, which makes them very confident and, you know, sort of fearless. And they're always trying to bust into those little bird feeders that you have out there. No matter where you think you've strategically placed them, there's always a squirrel that can find a branch or climb a tree or jump over the roof to get in and try to get to those bird seeds. So we have our own little squirrel friend, Nutsy, here today, who's going to kind of demonstrate to you how a squirrel will not be able to get into these bird feeders. And our friend Scott Hind is standing by as well, because, you know, Nutsy might be a toy, but the real squirrels will have a lot of trouble getting into this as well. All right, Scott, it's so nice to have you here this afternoon. How are you?
It's so great to be back with you. How are you?
I'm great. So these sold out when I was on a garden party earlier this year. I think it was back in the beginning of March, because they were so super popular. These are the Perky Pet Squirrel-Be-Gone Max bird feeders. They come with their own hook. They're ready to go. They are really nicely made, and they'll hold a lot of seed for your birds that the squirrels won't be able to get to. Right, Nutsy? Yes, Nutsy's having trouble trying to figure out, because every time his little paws pull on or stand on or pull on it. Hold on, let me show you what happens. When a squirrel tries to get on here, oops, it closes up. Chance. Where's the seeds? I can't get in. But when a little birdie stands on here, because they're so lightweight, they can get right into the little seed opening, which is awesome. I love how this is made.
Yeah, because this is something you can quite literally use all year round, because in the wintertime, the birds still need to feed, and we love the birds. Like, we love songbirds, and you know, we get so many different colored birds, and I love it, because here we are on the screened-in patio right here. Sit out there, watch the birds come in. We love our squirrels. They're furry and they're fun. We just don't want them taking the birds' food. They can go find their own food, go find acorns, but let the birds have their food, because they're so beautiful, so fun to watch, and they're just peaceful. Well, this is a way to kind of foil the squirrels' attempt to take their food. Doesn't hurt them in any way. If anything, if you go online and YouTube some videos, it's actually pretty funny to watch them try and get into these, and they'll hang down from the shepherd's hook. It's hilarious, but at the end of the day, we want the birds to have the food, not the squirrels. And as soon as a squirrel hits this, it comes down, it locks them out. These little portals, the birds can get in. They protect the moisture from going in, but they get their little beaks in there. They get all the food they need. But once the squirrel hits it, whammo. No chance. It weighs it down. The birds don't, but the squirrels do.
Yep, it's so true. And, you know, they think they can get in by leaning on here, and then they're foiling themselves. Also, up here, they can't access the seeds either, even if they try to navigate from the roof of it. So the colors that we have are this bronze one, and then it's very popular. We also have it for you in kind of a glossy black finish here. The bronze is more of a matte finish. And then over here we have your glossy green, which I believe is the first one that sold out last time, and it's limited today as well. So, Scott, I believe this is going to hold, what, like 4 pounds of bird seed?
Yeah, that's a ton of bird seed, and there's 4 landing spots here for the birds. So, you know, here in Pennsylvania, we get yellow finches, we get robins, we get redbirds of all kinds, blue jays. We even get some woodpeckers, which will come in, and they can all feed here. None of them are heavy enough to close off the portals. But then once a squirrel hits it, even if a squirrel, we recommend finding a shepherd's hook or a branch like this that is 18 inches or more, if you can, away from the base. Then the squirrels have absolutely no chance of getting to it. But once the squirrel even gets on it, if they can even get to it, they're too heavy for the actual bird feeder. So the squirrels, then they just get frustrated and they leave. It weighs it down. But then, you know, if you keep this in your yard long enough, you'll see squirrels try and get on it. It's really funny. Then they leave, all angry, and then the birds come back 2 minutes later and they eat. So
and they just peck right through that. By the way, that little silicone opening, I think that's what it is, or it feels like it.
That's right.
It protects the seeds from getting wet when it rains too, because, you know, they're not spilling out into a tray. This is another thing. When you fill it, you fold these up, and then you open them up for the birds to stand on when you hang it. But there's not a tray out here where the squirrels can easily stand on it, knock all the seeds out and eat the seeds, or that seed gets all wet in the rain and then it kind of gets moldy and yucky. So the seed is going to stay protected. When the squirrel, watch again, when the squirrel stands on the little feet, it closes it up. So squirrel can't get to the seeds. But the birds then, when they stand on it, they weigh hardly anything. So the little opening will stay as a feeder for them. So I just think this is a great design. And actually, Scott, it looks really nice. You know, some bird feeders are kind of plasticky looking and not so pretty.
That's right. Yeah, it's beautiful. No, it's gorgeous. It's functional. And we have 3 of them in our backyard. And especially in the wintertime, it is just so nice in the winter when it's cold and nasty. All the birds still come and they feed. And you feel happy because they're getting food, which they need. And if you love squirrels, it's okay because a lot of times you know what actually kind of happens? The birds will peck in here and then the food will drop to the ground.
Yes.
The squirrels get them anyway. So
right.
Everybody's happy. We just don't want the birds getting missing out. We want them to eat because we love our birds and they're so pretty, so cute. So everybody wins. But this is really cool. The Squirrel-Be-Gone is a really fun product.
Nutsy's not thrilled with this product. He's much happier on denim and. I don't like this, Scott Hine. I can't get to the seeds.
No.
What's up with that?
Scott Hine's a meanie.
Yeah, Scott, you're mean. All right, so
Go home, Scott Hine.
So we have black, we have the bronze, and we have the green, which is the most limited. They're just back in stock. They sold out in March, and they are really, honestly, a fantastic bird feeder. If you're looking for a good one that the squirrels are really going to have trouble with, stay in the ordering process. Scott, thank you. It's so nice to see you.
Oh, great to see you. I love you dearly. Hope to see you again
Love
soon.
you
Be
too.
good, Carolyn.
Give your doggies a smooch. Okay. A reminder of our hot pick from Barbara King earlier in the show, which is very popular.